Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another speed video. This is the last of the ones I recorded last year in 2020. Not 2020, sorry, 2021. And so I'm just putting it out before I put any of my new videos that I filmed this year. So this build is a 5-bedroom home. I think I tried to do it base game, but because I had added basically this house is a rebuild or update from my existing families in my own personal save game, and so because I was adding in stuff like their memories and stuff from their previous house, it flagged as CC. So I don't believe there is any CC in this home. There may be, but I don't think there is. From what I remember, I made sure I picked items that were from the game. So if you do want to download it, in the gallery, it is available, but it is flagged as having custom content. So I basically was upgrading their home. They are a big family, 5 bedrooms. I think at this point in time they had 4 kids. They now have more, just done by accident. But so I didn't show you me putting in the windows as always and the wallpaper, but it took me a long time. Like, if I was to leave everything like that in, this video would be like hours long. So for this family, I've played with this family for such a long time. They're part of one of my legacy challenges, but they're from separate families of my legacy challenge. So I have many big dynasty families, as you will, or legacy families, and so they've now joined. And at some point I'm trying to get, or I think I have 4 or 5 main legacy or dynasty families, whatever you want to call them, and I'm trying to make them all be linked by one person in the end. Like, each family, well, all 5 families are somehow related by one person, if that makes sense. So these 2 are from 2 different dynasty families, and I've come there together now. I have their own family. So I think I built this game when I first got Dream Home Decorator, I believe. Because 9 times out of 10, everything in this home is Dream Home Decorator. I would say, I think I've said this before, Dream Home Decorator is one of my favorite build packs. It's everything that I'm liking right now. So it's perfect in terms of furniture and decor taste. I don't know what my decor taste is. I just build whatever I like, whatever feels right. That's what I do. So that's what I was doing here. I'm really into open planning right now, so obviously I was giving them open planning, and some of the stuff that you see comes from their storage, because there's all stuff in their previous home, so I'm just bringing it out and putting it back in, and not really changing stuff. So some things might not really match, but it's what they have and I wanted to keep. And so I'm not sure with this kitchen thing. I just didn't want to put the sofa there without the wall being there. But then also I don't really like the wall. It seems a bit weird, but I kept it anyway. And I tried to make it, I wouldn't say more colour, because you know me, everything is usually more, neutral and something. So I was just putting things in that I felt like they would use, and because they're such a big family, I wanted to put a big sofa here. So this is when I used the sectionals, and I wanted to have a round sectional. I'm not sure why. I just like the feel, and then I felt like this sofa was too big, and so I made it smaller. And then I was like, it's cutting the hallway here, or the walkway, should I say. I still leave it in. And what's one thing I really struggle with is using coffee tables in this game. They're all so big, and I don't understand why they're so big. They shouldn't be that big. Because if I had put a coffee table, I think I do eventually go back and maybe put one in. But if I were to put one of the regular coffee tables in there, they were massive. Obviously the space is a really tight space, but the coffee tables are massive. So now somehow I've moved into the parents' bedroom. And this is where things change. That's end up making things darker. The wallpaper, I think, in the parents' room and maybe in the main living area as well. Maybe I changed it to a white. I think I changed it to a white wallpaper. Paneling, I think. I know I'm going ahead, but I'm just, remembering. Another thing with the windows, I hate how what are they called? The curtains clip. Like I had to put them in and then put the windows in. It's very annoying. I'm hoping that changes eventually. I'm not sure how I like the rug being there, but I felt like that area was bare, so I had to put a rug right in front of the door. And then I ended up putting a TV up there, because now Sims can watch TV from bed, which is great. So I ended up putting a TV up there, and instead of a picture, which is great. And then I darken up the parents' room, and see, this is where I changed everywhere else to paneling, and then I swapped the wallpaper around so that the parents' room could be darker. Which I'm not sure how I feel. I feel like the original was nicer, but whatever. And then I'm putting in stuff from their inventory, and this is the dad's office. So both parents, dad is a police officer, top of the game, and I believe the mom is a writer. So they both have their own offices, and this is just based on their previous homes. So in their previous home, they all had offices. They lived in the townhouse before, so on the same lot. But I changed it up because the townhouse, it was like the kids lived on the 3rd floor, and it was long. Everything was just long. That's why I put the parents' bedroom downstairs and made it easier. So my camera cuts there, and that's why you just get the ending, and now upstairs. So yeah, these are the kids' room. I already picked up wallpaper and everything like that. I don't know, whenever I get to kids' rooms, they're always colourful and they're always popping. So that's what we did with them. And so yeah, this is just me. I'm trying to make them symmetrical in things, so like each kid had everything that they needed. And obviously remembering what they used to have in their room from the previous home. And yeah, so this I think I already did say this home is on the gallery. It's been on the gallery for a long time. I don't actually remember when I put it on. I just checked my gallery the other day, and I saw people were downloading it. I was like, this video is not out, but apparently I had already put the build on the gallery. So thank you to those who's downloaded, and thank you to those who will be downloading. Yeah, so we're just watching me create this. I just want to say, if you haven't, you should watch The Tinder Swindler. That's been on my mind, like, oh my gosh, I watched it probably 2 days ago, and it's crazy. I'm not gonna put any spoilers here, just in case you haven't watched it, but if you have, it's crazy, right? Like, leave a comment. If you haven't, do go watch it. It is on Netflix. I just know it's on Netflix UK. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix anywhere else. But it's really great. Yeah, I don't know how it was on my mind, and that's how I had to mention it. If not, I would want to mention it in the next video. So yeah, and then I tried to put in wardrobes in everyone's room. I don't really do this. I usually just put like a chest of drawers, but I felt like their rooms were so big, like the space was so big, and there was really nothing in to fill it, that I put in the wardrobe, so it makes the room a bit smaller. One thing I need to do is test myself on doing smaller homes. I feel like all my homes will come out really big, which is not on purpose, because I build it from the outside in, if that makes sense. I never build with a floor plan in mind. I build the outside shape that I want, then put in a floor plan, and then I end up having rooms that are too big or rooms that just don't make sense. And so yeah, I'm gonna try and do smaller builds. Maybe I'm gonna do some tiny homes, and then try this, because I never put my Sims in tiny homes. I don't like when my Sims struggle. I like to put them in big spaces, and they have all the space that they need, and they can do whatever they need without glitching and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so this is a Jack and Jill bathroom that I'm currently doing. I don't really show me doing bathrooms, so I could leave this one in. I don't think I show any of the other bathrooms. This is the one I left in, and only those 2 rooms share it, and it's nice. I feel like it makes it easier. And then obviously they have another bathroom there for the girls. So the girls are twins, but I ended up giving them separate rooms, and everything's separate, and I'm just liking giving everyone their own space kind of thing. Like, if I'm going to do such a big build, then they shouldn't be all on top of each other. Everyone should have their own activities and all those kind of things. And the family were already had their money, and they already had their stuff, so I barely used any money of theirs. I think, anyway, I wasn't keeping track. So yeah, I gave everyone new beds and all those kind of things, and I sorted everything else. So this is me just, putting in the teen stuff. One thing I need that there is a CC teen pack. Don't remember who the creator is. It recently came out, probably like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I definitely need it. I feel like my teens don't really have much. Then again, I don't have all those, the kids stuff pack or teen room stuff pack, whatever it's called. Well, I didn't have it when I recorded this. I recently got it, but this is not pre-recorded. So yeah, I definitely need stuff that's more teeny. I don't know how that makes sense, but like for teens, that makes it make sense. Like with these rooms, I tried to put like little seating areas that they would have their friends over. They can be in their rooms. They can sit and they can chat. I feel like most of the stuff are like toddler or kids, and not really teens. I feel like the teens need more things. It's like Sims. If you're listening, whatever, the teens need more things. They need more to their life than school, I think. So that teens CC pack, stuff pack, mod pack, whatever, I definitely want to get and try. I might do a video on that and see how it works. I'm not sure. I know they get new build items, but I'm not sure whether they get new gameplay things. I will, check it out. If there is new gameplay, maybe I'll do a video on it. But yeah, they just need something. So like, I'm trying to fill their room with things, like give them activities and stuff. I put the darts in there. I mean, how many teens play darts? But they needed something. I felt like their room was bare, and like the kids stuff, the kids room, you can fill up with kids toys. I just think the teens need more things. Okay, so hopefully, I check out that mod pack. Hopefully I love it, and let's keep more coming, I guess, because they need it. They really don't have much to go for them. But this is almost the end of the video, so I'm gonna leave you here. I have included pictures this time, and hopefully you enjoy them. And please do check out my Instagram for more pictures. Leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.